Hello, friends. So, I'm back with my new lecture. The topic of today's lecture is the last country which I'll cover in the series of lecture of constitution of different countries. So, today we will discuss constitution of China. As you know, China is our neighboring country, and China is a communist country where there is a rule of a single party. In China, there is no multi-party system, and but there is rule of only a single party, and that is Communist Party of China, that is CPC. In short form, it is called CPC. And China country official name is People's Republic of China, PRC. I've already mentioned in my this one board, PRC, People's Republic of China. And China is a communist country. Communist country means there is a the resources of China, or you can say the entire resources, material resources of China are in the control of the government. So even you can say private bodies are also there, private industrialists, private businessmen, but the resources or even the private resources are also under the control of the government. So it is the control of the government it is the government which exercises control over all the resources of the country. That is why China is a socialist, or you can say communist country. If we talk about China's constitution currently which is in force is fifth draft of the constitution, which is prepared by Central Committee of People's Republic of China in 1982. And as you can see, NPC, which is the National People's Congress, is the legislative organ of the China, which is elected from the members of the Communist Party of China. Now, this National People Congress exercises the executive as well as the judicial functions in China. So, there is no separate judiciary in China. It is the NPC which exercises all the functions of the inside the China. So, there are no separate bodies in China if we compare it with India. China is a socialist state. The entire private resources of the country are in the hands of the government, or under the government control of the government. China's constitution is flexible. Why it is flexible? Because the amendment of the constitution is comparatively simpler. Because like the procedure in China is, uh, it is the deputies of the nation, some members of the National People's Congress in China, they must raise a motion in the NPC, and it must be approved by, I think, two-third of the members of the National People's Congress. So there is no much difficulty in amendment of China's constitution. So it's adopted by more than two-thirds of the members of the NPC, and proposed by the Standing Committee of National People's Congress. So it is comparatively simpler as compared to other rigid constitutions of the world. Unitary. China's constitution is unitary. What does it mean? It means that the powers are centralized at the center. Even there are the municipalities, the local governments are there in China, but they are under the control of the central government, and they can be removed by the whims and fancies of the central government. So they work till the pleasure of the central government. People's Republic, all powers of all powers of China, they are under the control of the people, because it is the members of People's Republic of China. Oh, sorry, NPC, National People's Congress, are directly elected by the people, but they must be coming from the Communist Party of China. So आप कह सकते हैं कि भाई मतलब डेमोक्रेसी इस तरीके से है चाइना में कि पीपल इलेक्ट करते हैं, बट प्रॉब्लम यही है कि मेंबर जो हैं एनपीसी से नेशनल पीपल ये सॉरी कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ चाइना के ही होने चाहिए, उसके अलावा कोई मेंबर्स नहीं चलता है. सो पीपल्स रिपब्लिक, सो the members of the National People Congress, and there are local people congress also in various states of the China. So members of the National People Congress, local people's congress are elected by the people. So people administer the state affairs through various through the NPC and LPC, Local People Congress. Now, democratic centralism. What does it mean? So, democratic centralism means that the democracy is there because the people are elected by the directly. So, the members of NPC are directly elected by the people. So, democracy, but centralism in the sense that all powers lie in the hands of the central government. So, the national people are at different levels instituted through democratic election and responsible to the people. So now it is the NPC, National People Congress, which create other state organs of the government. Yani means it exercises executive, legislative as well as judicial role. So जो भी state organs और create करने हैं जो administrative authorities, it is created by the NPC only. So NPC में एक एक central committee है NPC की which is very powerful and it is convened once in every 5 years. तो meeting होती है और 5 साल में एक बार तो मीटिंग होनी ज़रूरी है। और वही प्रेसिडेंट कौन होगा चाइना का, जो कि शी जिनपिंग है, वही फाइनल करते हैं। कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ चाइना मैंने बता दिया। लोग पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम ऑफ चाइना इज करेक्टराइज बाई वन पार्टी सिस्टम ओनली विच इज़ कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ चाइना अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ जो माओ जिदांग थे। माओ जिदांग इनके बहुत बड़े लीडर रहे हैं जिनकी पॉलिसी सोशलिस्ट पॉलिसी आज भी फॉलो करते हैं चाइनीज़। So, the constitution does not declare the supreme position of the Communist Party of China, yet in practice, the party exercises complete control over the machinery of the government. That is Communist Party of China. Unicameral legislature है, मैंने बता दिया NPC exercises the legislative function of the government. So, it is the highest organ of the state power and the sole legislative assembly of China. It is repository of all the powers and authority in the country, and people exercises their power through it. Its deputies are directly elected by the people. So members of the NPC are directly elected by the people. Even members of local people Congress are also directly elected by the people. But they must come from the Communist Party of China. Fundamental rights, Chinese people को भी fundamental rights दिए हुए हैं, वो आप देख लीजिएगा. So the state protects the rights of citizens and their lawfully earned income. Okay, and the important and it assigns some important duties to Chinese people also, like to safeguard the unity of the country, to defend the motherland and resist aggression, to perform military service, to pay taxes. Duty to safeguard the honor of the nation are some of the constitutional duties which are mentioned in the constitution itself. तो यहाँ पे भी fundamental rights और fundamental duties mention है Chinese constitution में. And the last, state forbids any person to use his private property in the detriment of the public interest. मतलब क्योंकि सारी अथॉरिटी और सारे रिसोर्सेज अंडर द कंट्रोल ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट है, तो कोई भी आदमी अपनी प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी को टू द डेट्रीमेंट ऑफ पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट यूज़ नहीं कर सकता. अगर ऐसा करेगा तो उसकी प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी पब्लिक प्रॉपर्टी बना दी जाएगी, यानी कि जब्त कर ली जाएगी. और इट इज़ द गवर्नमेंट or the Communist Party of China which determines what the public interest is. Public interest क्या होगा वो गवर्नमेंट और NPC नेशनल पीपल कांग्रेस और कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ चाइना डिसाइड करेंगे व्हाट द पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट इज. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द चाइना कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ चाइना. तो अगर आप मेन डिफरेंस देखेंगे तो चाइना में कम्युनिज्म है, सोशलिज्म है और वन पार्टी सिस्टम है, रूल है. और डेमोक्रेसी के नाम पे इतना है कि इलेक्शन तो होते हैं, बट वो इलेक्शन कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी ऑफ चाइना के मेंबर्स को ही चुनने के लिए होते हैं. उसी में ही आपको फाइनल करना होगा कौन से मेंबर को आपको चुन के आपको फाइनल जिताना है और NPC में नेशनल पीपल कांग्रेस में भेजना है. ठीक है. सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट द चाइनाज कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर we'll study another important topic of Indian polity. Till then, kindly, if you like my lecture, kindly subscribe to my channel and like my lecture. Thank you very much.